What up, you guys? We're looking through some zines that I got in the Tioga Zine swap. We got Hi My Zine, a vocabulary of criminal slang, and Painty Papers. So let's go ahead. But before we get into that, go ahead and roll the clip. Feral Comics is the comic book zine anthology that I publish. This is filled with underground subversive comics by different cartoonists from all kinds of places. We are always looking for new contributors and do pay for contributions. Also, new readership, $20 for 1 year subscription or $3 for an issue. That's right, you guys. So as always, link will be in the show notes. Thank you to everyone that just got subscription, people that bought issues, and people that subscribe to the channel, man. Thank you, man. All that stuff helps to, us build and grow what it is that we're building and growing. So I appreciate it. So first off, let's go ahead and look at Painty Papers, Volume 4 by Alyssa Piscotto. And this is a pretty cool zine. I like it because it's very fun and very inventive. I love this little pocket that I've seen a lot of zinesters do. Card right here. Information will, as always, be in the show notes. That glitter chick. But this note I thought was really cool too. This zine is a compilation of experiments, mark making on a way I have worked through artist block. Each zine is unique and all papers are hand painted, drawn, cut. I hope you enjoy and find some inspiration of your own. So I find the fact that this creator, this zine maker, made 20 unique zines for the zine trade. I thought it was cool. And the other thing is that she basically made this zine, which is how she gets out of writer's block. And it's pretty tripped out. A lot of it is just kind of like just like almost like a manic episode, and you're just scribbling. And that's funny to me that helps this creator get out of a block. Even this, like, just making random holes and all that. And I bet there's something very, calming or therapeutic about just that and the process of just making that really that helps people get out of that block. So I found this zine hella cool. Next, we're looking at a vocabulary of criminal slang with some examples of common usages. This one comes from Kaitlyn Flanagan. And to begin with, text pulled from a vocabulary of criminal slang with some examples of common usages by Lewis E. Jackson, published 1914. And it's just that. It's I'm not going to read the intro, but basically what it says is just that there's a reason why people that are maybe in law enforcement or other things have to understand slang. And obviously because there's a language to logic, the way the people speak kind of creates an understanding of the world. And so understanding the criminal slang helps them to understand criminals. Paraphrasing, but pretty much that's what the introduction tells you. I found the words to be really fun and interesting because it's, like I said, published in 1914. So it's a little outdated, but it's definitely one of those things that I kind of want to grab that book to create characters that speak like this. Because it's so funny, right? Like dangler, jewelry thieves, right? You got chump, which I think we all have used chump, but an unsophisticated individual, a victim, an inferior. Smoke wagon. I thought that was a funny way of talking about a gun. You got the smoke wagon? It's like, yeah, I do. Hopscotch, to jump or travel about from place to place. Right? That's another one that I want to rip. Filly, a young woman of questionable morals, not necessarily criminal by choice, but potentially so. Ringer, I think that one's actually pretty common. Lamb, I think we've all seen the TVs and the movies where they talk about he's on a lamb. 10 years, another one that I like. 10 years. To eavesdrop. So 10 years an eavesdropper. So definitely thought this zine was hella cool and gave me ideas for just creating kind of interesting ways that characters can talk. Next we got Hi My Zine. This one comes to us from Hi My Zine, random shit, and the creator is Miramar Man, Dogs, PBR, and Leftist Memes. I'm all about them leftist memes. Want to subscribe? Updates are jazzy and frequent. DM me your address. There you go. Once again, information will be in the show notes. But this zine is cool. So this zine is pretty chill and it's very fun and inventive, right? So you can see kind of the madness, right? And it says open up, and you open it up. And it's like, don't miss out on this opportunity for free creative expression. Limited time. Thought that was pretty cool, right? But it continues, that glittering triumph of heavy metal, give me all the weird cult. And then here goes another one, right? You open up the page, nothing gets lost over here. And it's almost like she hand wrote a poem for us. Let go of the money you clap so tight, my love, firmly in your possession. Grubby hands clutched tightly into fists around nickels, quarters, dimes. Little one, didn't you know that those fingers are for digging in the dirt and painting? They're for touching the surface of water so you can marvel at how wet it is, for catching falling leaves and then holding them still for examination, and feeling the cheek of a lover, wanting to memorize how every inch of their body feels. Release what does not serve you and watch it fall to the ground, worthless without wanting. It was always a game of supply and demand, a tug of war that only a few could win. You are free from that now, darling. The rope has snapped, the podium's dismantled. Let your hair down and feel how it blows in the wind. How nice it is to let things go. Super dig that poem, man. So once again, I got these zines in Tioga Zine Swap. Very cool zine swap. Probably the biggest one that I've been a part of this far. Was happy to be a part of it. Can't wait to announce when they do it again, if it's done again. But it was definitely a cool zine swap. And these are 3 of the zines that I got in there. Once again, information will be in the show notes to these creators, and link to our big cartel shop will be there as well, so that you guys can go ahead and purchase some of the zines that I make. Until next time, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Lates.